All right, guys, what an epic night for the Cleveland Cavaliers and also the Warriors, Klay Thompson. I'll get to all that. Also talk about Kevin Love. You can look back at my previous videos, guys. I have been consistent with you. I cannot make this up. I cannot go back and re-edit my videos. You can go ahead and check out my consistency, what I've been talking about with Kevin Love. I'll strike Kevin Love in a minute. I'm so ticked off, I can't even talk straight at this moment. I couldn't even do it in my update video. But the Cavs win 112-97. Klay Thompson went off in the first half. He had 26 points in the first half. So if you guys did not watch the game, you guys missed a spectacular first half. Probably the best first half in finals history that we've seen in a long, long time, since the Michael Jordan era. And, I mean, it's just been huge. Klay Thompson had 26 points. LeBron James had 25 points coming into the half. Both teams were tied at 61 apiece coming into the half. The big deficit was Kevin Love. Kevin Love had 2 points in the game by halftime. He shot 1 for 5 from the field, 0 for 3 from three-point range. He was 1 for 8. The whole entire game, he had 2 points. I'll talk about Kevin Love in a minute. Let's get to the stats more. So Klay Thompson went off, had 26 points in the first half. He died down in the second half. Bogut got injured. Of course, Draymond Green was under suspension, so they lost their 2 bigs, supposedly. For the Warriors, that's their bigs. Verjao looked great in some of the time that he did play. He brought energy, but it was short-lived. Klay Thompson ended up shooting 55% towards the end of if you're counting the whole game. He was 11 for 20, shot 55%. He scored 37 points. So he had 26 points in the first half, only 11 points in the second half. You can't ask any more. That's the most Klay Thompson has scored in a half of NBA Finals history. LeBron James set his own first half history by scoring 25 points. LeBron James, coming into the halftime, had 25 points and 8 rebounds. But this was not the difference makers, purely to say. Kyrie Irving is in a class of his own now. And you have to say Kyrie Irving could be one of the best offensive threats the Cavs have. Can you believe that Kyrie Irving joins, in the class of his own, joins Wilt Chamberlain as the only person to score, you ready for this? 40-plus points and have 70% shooting in NBA Finals history. That's it. That's the only 2 on the list. Chamberlain, Irving. Book it. That's history right there for the making. LeBron James does something else historical for the Cavs. And we can't disregard Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Steph Curry, before I continue, Steph Curry was not his usual self. He shot 8 for 21, so took some shots. He was 38%. He was 5 for 14 from three-point range. So Klay Thompson clearly carrying the team, but Klay and Steph both went off. And realistically, Draymond Green was missing for them. Talk about LeBron James. LeBron James passes Magic Johnson on the all-time NBA list in finals history and 9th in scoring. Okay, so when you look at that, he passes Magic Johnson for 9th all-time in NBA on the NBA final scoring list. So he's up there. So LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, both historic nights. But here's the thing with the Cavaliers. Even Jalen Rose, during his halftime speech, said when the game was tied 61-61, understand the game. If you didn't watch it, the game was tied 61-61, right? Klay Thompson doing his thing, Steph Curry doing his thing, LeBron and Irving doing their thing. Jalen Rose said, somebody else from the Cavs role players has to step up. Guys, I'm so ticked off I'm not even talking right. Has to step up. And I'm sitting there like, duh, it's Kevin Love. Who is the highest paid guy on the Cavs team? Next big highest paid guy. Kevin Love. 2 points. 1 for 5 in field goals. 0 for 3 in three-point shoot. Guys, he had an open 3 look. He committed a turnover before halftime. He committed more turnovers than he had points. Oh. Clearly, there was a deficiency with Kevin Love. LeBron James and Kyrie Irving both together combined for 82 points, which is ridiculous when you look at that. If you look at that points, if you look at those 82 points, they were responsible for 73.8% of their total team's points. What does that tell you about the Cavs right now? What does that tell you? J.R. Smith, 10 points. Where's Kevin Love? 2 points. You're telling me, effectively, that Kevin Love can't even score a whopping 5% of the points? That's my huge rant on Kevin Love. I've said it, I've been consistent. Look at all my videos, look at my highlights. I've been consistent with how I said about Kevin Love. I've been consistent even when he had a double-double in Game 1. I've been consistent with Kevin Love, saying he's soft, that Jefferson plays better with Tristan Thompson. And no doubt, you're seeing that right now. Now let's go beyond the stats. When you're looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers, they did one important thing. Same thing I've been talking about in my videos, guys. I cannot go back and edit my videos. You can look at my videos. I've been consistent. Whether you want to subscribe to me because you like my stats, or you just want to hit the dislike button or like button. But the one thing that you have to say is I have been consistent through my videos. Very consistent. And the one thing that I did say is that the Cavs, when they won Game 3, they didn't buy the fake 3-point shots that Steph Curry does. He fakes a 3, the guy jumps in the air. Now it's fine if you contest it, you put your hand, but the guy jumps in the air, fully commits, and what's Steph do? He moves to the right, he moves to the left, he has a clear shot because the guy's somewhere else in the air, and he takes the shot. The Cavs this game, just like they did in Game 3, didn't fully commit to the fake shots. So Steph was 8 for 21. You can't jump up in Steph's face. He's going to buy space either way. You have to stick with him. And the Warriors exposed this. I seen this in Game 2 when the Warriors were just beating the crap out of the Cavs and he placed Steph Curry for some unknown reason. The Warriors kept him in there. And I seen Matthew Dellavedova in garbage time and Steph Curry was struggling. And the one thing I noticed was Dellavedova was not buying Steph Curry's fakes. He was sticking with him. Between all of his behind dribbles, his front dribbles, him running around. And basically, he was letting Steph Curry wear himself out. That's what Matthew Dellavedova was doing. Just like, hey, wear yourself out, guy. I'm just going to stick with you. When you decide to shoot the ball up, I'm going to stick a hand in your face. But I'm not going to jump up in there. That's what the Cavs did. A difference maker in this game, guys, whether you hate to say it or not, the refs, like in Game 3, started calling the illegal picks and rolls and screens from the Warriors. Again, they were called. Bogut in Game 3 was called twice for illegal screens. This game, he was called again. So that was a role beyond the stats for the Cavaliers. They're calling the Warriors illegal pick and screens. And I'll hear some Warriors fans go, oh, we don't do that. Yes, you do. They called it in Game 3. They called it in Game 5. Coincidentally, the 2 games the Cavs won. Anyway, so they go back to Cleveland for Game 6. It's going to be rough. If Kevin Love, they stop playing Kevin Love. He's a bench player at this time. He's a bench player. He's deficient in defense. I mean, you have to look at this. A historic night that the Cavs had, historic. We're talking Wilt Chamberlain, passing Magic Johnson, 41 points. No team, this is the first team, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving are the first players to score 40 or more points on the same team, ever. Records were set tonight. Historic records and new records were set tonight. Do you think LeBron James can shoot? LeBron James shot 53.3%. He shot 30 shots. He was 16 for 30. He had 16 rebounds. Do you think LeBron James could do that every night? Do you think LeBron James' jumper is 53% worthy? The Cavs overall shot above 50%. led by Kyrie Irving's over 70%. Kyrie Irving had about 70.8% shooting. LeBron James had 53.3% shooting. Do you think that can happen again? I think Kyrie's got it in him. The game before, he shot basically 50%. I think he actually did shoot 50%, actually. I think he shot 14 for, what, did he shoot 14 for 28? But how long do you think this can happen? Do you think LeBron James, playing all these minutes, can do this every night? Listen, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they're going to score theirs. They're starting to score. Steph is scoring. They're taking more shots. LeBron, can his jumper, this is the this is the delineation, this is the thing between these two teams. Can LeBron James hit his jumper, and can the role players play? The whole thing with the Warriors was, hey, our role players are playing, our bench is playing, which now looks depleted. But it was can the stars play? Can Steph play? Is he going to step up? Because remember, Steph, his first game had 11 points, 18 points his second game. Game 3 was the first time one of the Splash Brothers led the Warriors in scoring, which was 19. Everybody was like, what was wrong with Steph? Look at my previous videos. I said, don't worry, Warriors fans. Do not worry. Look at my previous videos. Look at my previous highlights. Anyway, guys, that is my rant. That's my stats. That is my overall take. If you felt this video was worth your subscription, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, hit like. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button. If you feel like to comment below. Alright guys, have a good day. This is Game 5 review of the NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. Oh, by the way, one other nugget too before I go. The Warriors without Draymond Green are 0 for 2 this season without him. Just throwing it out there for you. He's coming back for Game 6. Alright guys, again, if you feel like my subscription was worth it, hit the subscribe button. If you like it, dislike it. Anyway guys, I've been consistent throughout my videos. That's one thing I hope you respect. Anyway, have a good day.